Welcome to the Art of Hitting channel. Today we have a short video about keeping the old man out. Simple exercises, a discussion with Dan Carlson and Ed Rose on how he's trying to come back from all his cancer problems and sickness over the last 2 years. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, you don't play softball to get in shape. You have to get in shape to play softball.
Right.
That's kind of the thing. And I don't think that ever stops. And as you get as an older guy, it's a different, like, you're hitting all those heavy weights, and it's doing good for you, killing the ball, and that's good. But when you get older, you need to worry more about your flexibility and your mobility. There's so many people that probably won't admit it to you, but if you get into after 65, 70, you know, just going down here to tie your shoe, the simple move of doing this right here. Oh, I can't. You got to get it right. But you know, 2 years ago I could do that.
You couldn't tie your shoe 2 years ago?
Well, I could tie my shoe, but it was hard.
Yeah.
Difficult to get down.
So what did you do to increase that mobility?
Would I zip on through here?
Oh, absolutely, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, what did I do is I just started attacking the problem, if you will, from an educated viewpoint. How did I get educated? I watch YouTube. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube you can find pretty good. And then we have our thing on the channel, live long and play strong. If you're gonna live long, you need to have flexibility and mobility. You need to be able to go down and tie your shoes. When you're on the floor, to get back up. And when you take a fall, you need to be able to sustain a fall.
Yeah.
Now
you said in our conversations, you said that you've taken some pretty good falls in the last year, and if you weren't playing softball, staying in shape, how do you think that would have resulted?
Well, any fall that I had at 06 could have resulted in a broken something, but I didn't break anything. One thing I know how to do is roll. You know, when you fall, you roll. I've never lost that ability. I don't know if I got that in football or just fighting on the streets in Jersey or whatever. I don't know, but it was something that I had and I always used. But strong bones, just being in physical shape, and as you get older, that doesn't work as well.
Would you say that being in the gym and working out with your muscles helps your bone density?
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why. I mean, I think that'd be the number one or number two thing that older people need to do is lift weights. You don't need to have heavy weights, and you can do other things than lift weights. You can a lot of things you can do. No, you can do push-ups. Like, since I was 40, I couldn't do heavy weights, so all I did was push-ups. People thought I was doing weights, so all I was doing was push-ups. Push-ups for a softball player is one of the most ideal exercises there is, because it's super for your core.
Yeah.
And all the muscles that you use in that are for hitting a softball.
Chest, arms, back, all of it, yeah.
But the one thing that all softball players, older softball players, should be doing, I put in my videos about the horse stance.
Right.
And we do this right here, and stand, keep the right way. You don't want to go to the video, look at that, which is good. And the one that I've adopted now, and I like to use better, is just up against the wall.
Yeah.
Doing this. Put your legs out, just like the horse stance. And make sure your knees are not over your feet. Sitting there.
I'll take a side angle shot.
Against the wall. And you're trying to do it for 30 seconds to a minute or longer. And I have bone on bone here,
Yeah.
torn meniscus here, and my legs were getting weak, especially after all this cancer immunotherapy and everything. I got tremendously weak in the last year and a half. But this right here, you do this for a month or even a week, and you can do it kind of every day if you want. But you can do this anywhere. So that's how great it is. And then like coming up out of it is a little bit, but makes your legs a little stronger.
So a lot of people, when they're injured, have injuries like you do with your knee, a lot of them, they'll just stop doing exercise. But I think what you're saying is it's important to do what you can.
Do what you can for sure. I don't know what look, I don't know how you could be in worse shape than me with a bone on bone here. Maybe both of them could be bone on bone. But if you strengthen the muscles around that bone on bone, it'll work for it rather than getting a replacement.
Yeah.
I want me to get a replacement, but I'm going to hold out, until I don't have to. Let's cut it right there for now.
There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions on what's more important: upper body strength, lower body strength. What do you say to all that?
Well, I say that of all the data I've looked at, one of the main things for our seniors to live a long life is hand strength.
Hand strength.
Arm strength. Okay. For a softball player, you need the hand strength, arm strength, absolutely for sure. With your legs, if you don't have your legs, you're not going to be much of a softball player. It's going to be hard to run, hitting the drive. This is where all your energy is coming from, down here. Now with these bats and all this other fancy equipment we got, we can get away with maybe not. But if you want to last, live long, and play strong, you got to have strong legs.
Yeah.
You got to be able to drive off there and drive into it. Like right now from doing those exercises, it's amazing how good my legs feel compared to 3 weeks ago when I got off my immunotherapy. My legs weren't that strong because I wasn't doing all this. I'm thinking about just staying alive. Now I'm thinking about hitting hard. Your legs are tremendously important. Your upper body's, important. But hand strength, they've done surveys and research, and that's where, it's at in your hands, because you're going to pick stuff up, you're going to get stuff off the ground.
How can you work on your hand strength? Is that just by using it a lot, or what? Is there certain exercises that you do?
I could make a joke about that, but I won't.
Keep it clean for the show, man.
No, but your hand strength. What I do is I have a hand grip in my car.
Yeah.
All my cars actually. So when I get in,
Spring resistant. Yeah. With springs on them. Yeah.
I've broken so many of them. I've been doing that since I was probably 35 years old. Every morning I go to work, I'd be doing hand grips.
Yeah.
Or hand hold. I would hold it to see how long I can hold it. And of course, being a ball player, your forearms are critical to your swing. So
Yeah.
it's all. But this video is more about the things that you need to do just to stay, let's say, relative to be a senior citizen and live longer.
Yeah.
And the benefit is to play stronger.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can move and get around, there's a lot of people at 78 years old that can't do neither.
Yeah.
And we're out there playing softball, running around the bases. So it doesn't have to be a hard exercise, like a wall exercise is not hard, but it will deliver the results. And let's work on another one. Well, I tried to be as specific as I could in this, but look in the description in the write-up. I'll be putting more detailed information in the write-up. So please look at that if you're interested in any of the things I had to say here. Just pass this on, and the whole context is get yourself to the point that you can do all the normal things. Tie your shoes, bend down, put a light in. Don't let the old man in, as the saying goes.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Well, if you're going to keep the old man out, you better follow this saying by Darwin. It's not the strongest of species that survive, nor the most intelligent. It's the one most adaptable to change. And as you grow older, you're going to realize you're going to have to adapt in everything that you're doing. If you're a power hitter in softball, you're going to have to adapt to being a spray hitter, or vice versa. Whatever it is, you got to adapt to survive. Keep the old man out.